Hey everyone, I built a full stack personal finance tracker to solve a problem I face daily. That is, tracking my money across multiple accounts. Let me show you how it works. Portfolio and accounts overview. This is my main dashboard. I can create multiple portfolios. Think of them as different universes, completely isolated financial universities, and within each portfolio, I have accounts that are organized by the account type. That is bank accounts, demat accounts, loan accounts, investments accounts, physical assets, etc. So let me just show you how do I create a new portfolio. This would be my aggressive portfolio, that is high risks. This would be a high risk portfolio. I named it aggressive portfolio and then I hit on create portfolio. Now we can see that my portfolio has been created, my aggressive portfolio. It is automatically selected. Now let's hop on to how do we create new accounts. So here we can add new accounts. Account can be, let me select an HDFC bank. This would be a savings bank account. Bank account category is savings and bucket, it is a safety bucket. The money in our bank stays in the safety bucket. Let me create a new account. That would be my, let's say, grow demat account. The account type would be demat. So if I'm category would be, I would be buying equity from my grow account, and this would be the growth bucket. That this would be an aggressive one. Okay, now I can also add transactions to it. So let me go to the transactions page and let's select, I want to add an income. So let's say today is the 8th of February. So I would be receiving my salary in my HDFC bank. So let me say the category as salary. Amount would be 10,000 and note can be anything. Late my credit. Let's click add an income and we can see the income. Now let's add an expense transaction. So our money wouldn't go directly to our grow account, so it would be an expense, but we have seen that we usually transfer our funds to our demat account and then do trading that we have to do. So I also have an option of transfer from my HDFC bank to my grow account. I'll transfer 5,000. Yeah, I know that's a big amount, but we are doing aggressive portfolio here. We can see the transfer transaction has triggered two transactions. One is the debit from HDFC bank and second is the credit to the grow account. So now let's start an investing. So it would be an expense. It would come from grow account. The category would be stocks. I would be buying stocks worth 3,000 and the note I can do is intraday trade, intraday trade, and I have added an expense here. So now based on these we can have multiple accounts, multiple bank statement transactions, multiple investment transactions, daily expenses, etc. And each balance is shown in the real time. Here when we go to the accounts page we get the complete balance. In HDFC we have only 5,000 left because we transferred it to grow account, and from grow account we purchased 3,000 worth of stocks. So it has been considered as an expense because it was an intraday trade. We haven't registered the profits or the loss that we booked. Now let's go to the statistics page. We can see a brief statistics here. So top spending category was account transfer because it was the highest spending category. We can see some statistics here as well, but I have a better version that would justify the efforts put in here with a detailed fine-grained transactions. Let's hop on to my local dev version and we would be, I have created some dummy transactions there and we would see the full potential of the statistics page there. So we are here. You can see that my total net worth, it shows around 8,76,000, out of which my growth bucket is 8,41,000 and my safety bucket is just 35,000. That is in my bank account, and these are all investments that I consider to be in my growth bucket. So my bucket allocation is 96%, it is in my growth bucket, and only 4% is in the safety bucket. So you can see that this is a kind of aggressive portfolio. Let me show you what accounts do I have. I have HDFC Bank savings account, SBI savings account, ICICI FD account. That would also go into my growth bucket or safety bucket. No, it is in safety bucket because we consider this a safe investment. Equities is usually a growth driven investment. Zero the equity, zero the mutual funds, zero the SGVs is also considered growth because SGVs, we have decided we can change the bucket category anytime while creating an account. Then there is physical gold. So we can see the transactions here. We have all the transactions starting from 2024 up till 2026. These are all dummy transactions again, and then we would see the final magic on the statistics page. We would able to see how our net growth has worked over the time of this. We can switch the time frames from 1 year to all the years that we have data, and we can see the beautiful graph analogy. Here we can see the bar charts, and we can see the spending categories in a pie chart. Fast food, dining, entertainment, groceries, EMIs, rent, account transfers would be naturally the one because we have kept separate accounts for separate type of expenses. Insurance, shopping, you can see everything is here. Account transfer, the spend category trends. So we can see the top spend category is household, which is very much common, and we can also see usually the lowest one comes out to be health expenses. That is on a good side. Yeah, and these are the account comparisons. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any doubts or if you wish to contribute to this project, feel free to reach out to me or fork this repository on GitHub. Yeah, thank you so much.